Welcome back for another What Sold video, guys. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've put one of these out, but back at it again. Yes, I know I need to put the new calendar from Terry up. I still have my December 2023 calendars up. I'll get to that. Anyway, yeah, it's still been one of those months. So yeah, gonna get this what sold video rolling for you guys. Not sure what I'm gonna have out for the rest of the week. It's content production has been very minimal, kind of non-existent. Now my oldest daughter's been sick, so I've been like taking care of her. She's been in bed with COVID for a while now. Her first time getting it, so she is not feeling well at all. Which is kind of crazy because I've had it a couple times. My youngest daughter's had it like 4 times, and it's my oldest daughter's first time having it. She's at the tail end of it, but she's still not feeling great. So been taking care of her, all while keeping my distance. Don't you worry. So anyway, yeah, I definitely do want to get back to my regular schedule that I've kept since like July. I was really good with putting out 2, 3, 4 videos a week. And right now it's just not happening, but I will get back to it very, very soon. I need to get back to a regular sourcing schedule and stuff like that. Anyhow, let's get into this what sold video. Okay, guys, so first sale here is 2 Pioneer Woman stoneware bowls. I picked these up at one of the last rummage sales I went to. I believe it was in November. Paid very minimal for these. I think I paid maybe like, I don't remember how much this one was as a set. I don't even think it was marked. I think they just gave me some bundle pricing at the end. Anyway, I sold these 2 bowls for $19 plus shipping. Next item is a little Mark's Tinykins. This little guy, he's little. Let's see here. You can see he's like a little over an inch tall. One of my warehouse videos last winter, I pulled these out of a box. I totally forgot about them. So they've been selling like here and there. And these actually, I've had for a while. I didn't pay anything for these. Okay, next item is a Pampered Chef mix and chop. This guy, I actually have 3 of these. I love these. They are great for like hamburger, sausage. If you're making like a casserole or something, like I use it to like break up the sausage. I make for Thanksgiving, I make like this breakfast biscuit sausage casserole, and this is great for chopping up the sausage. So yeah, definitely gets used once a year. But no, it's very handy. Anyway, since I have 3, I figured I probably don't need this one. Even though they have discontinued this style, this is an older style. The new one, I actually do have the new version as well, and I hate it. So, but I figured 3 is enough. So this one, I found it the other day, took a very brief run into the thrift store because I was close to one. I had an errand to run and I was right by the thrift. Ran in real quick, picked this up for $1.99 and it sold right away for $14.99 with free shipping. Went at the 8-ounce rate. Not a crazy profit, but a very quick flip. Super easy to ship. Next item, this guy has been listed for about a year and a half. He is big. This guy's like 30 inches long, I think about 14, 15 inches tall. It's a leather big cat tiger thing, as you can see. And this, I don't even remember what I paid for this at this point, but I had this bad boy listed high. And he hasn't had any action for a year and a half. So I took a $150 offer plus shipping. He's big. He's going FedEx. Next item, this I've had for a while too. I'm going to say about 2 years. So I took a very, very good offer on this. I listed it for $89. Sometimes my best offer strategy is all over the place. Sometimes if I have a set number that I want for an item, but I figure maybe I can get a little more, I'll list it a little higher with best offer. And then I'll only take a little bit lower. You know what I mean? Because I know like I can sell this if I would put it on just straight buy it now. I know it would sell for this certain amount, but want to try. Sometimes you'll get a little more. Sometimes people don't offer. Anyhow, with other pieces, I will take a crazy low offer. It all depends on the item, because sometimes if there's no other pieces listed, I'm like stumbling over my words today. I don't know. I don't know. I I haven't filmed a video in so long that I can't do this. Ah! Okay, anyway, let me try to start over here. So, I will sometimes price high, put best offer on if I can't find comps for an item, if there's nothing, for that particular piece on Terapeak or whatever. That was the case when I listed this at the moment. And I also thought it was like very beautiful. But anyway, I did take a very good offer of $45 for this. And I believe I paid about 10 for it. And this was, like I said, like 2 years ago. So it will also depend on how long I've had it. And I don't have, what I'm basically trying to tell you is I do not have a specific formula for best offer. It is a case by case, item by item basis. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I took a $45 offer plus shipping, and yeah, this one's going FedEx because it was quite large. Next item is a Longaberger pottery bowl. This was recently listed. It was in my death pile. Recently listed, sold for $13 plus shipping. I don't remember what I paid for it. I bought it in like a group with other things, so very little. Next item is Lennox Easter tree mini ornaments. So this was one of the things I did say in my last video. I was kind of going around the warehouse, going through returns, stuff like that. I actually sold the Lennox, the whole tree last year, and it broke in transit, which is actually crazy because it was really, really well packed. But sometimes it happens. So the tree itself broke and it came back. I totally forgot to, like I refunded the buyer. I totally forgot to even like open it and check for the ornaments or whatever. So this was one of the items I came across last week while I was going through some of my returns. And I opened the box, threw the tree out, threw the box out. I'm like, wow, the ornaments are still in great condition. I'm going to pop these up on eBay and see what happens. I listed them for $99 with best offer. Buyer just bought them outright, made no offer. So yeah, the tree I originally paid like 64. I paid up for the tree and the ornaments. And that sold for like 165, I believe, when it did sell. And now look, the ornaments sold for like almost as much. So anyhow, finally, after all this time, I made my money back because I finally opened that return, got these pieces listed, and boom. And they really sold in like a day or two. All right. Next item is a set of 6 Princess House spice jars. I picked these up at a rummage sale probably about a month or two ago, November, early December, something like that. If you guys watched that video, I picked up a whole lot of Princess House for $20. There were different canisters, the shakers, and the canister. One set of the canisters sold. I do have like two like just random single ones. I think I listed those. I might not even have listed those, but the set I listed, it sold, and now these sold. And then yesterday I was out with my friend and we ran into four thrift stores, and they were all utterly terrible except for the one was also terrible. But they did have a set of 10 of these Princess House spice jars. So I'm like, okay, mine just sold. I'm definitely picking those up. So I do have to get those listed. They're not in as clean of condition as these, but still. Anyhow, moving on. Next is a Fenton Sapphire Lily of the Valley Rose Bowl. I took an offer of $40 for this plus shipping. I paid either 25 or 50 cents at a yard sale in Jersey over the summer. It was like one of those yard sales with great stuff at ridiculously low prices that are unheard of at yard sales anymore. Like it just never happens. So that was a really great sale. Okay, next is a Coach bag. I took an offer of, what did I take? I want to say, I don't even remember. I'm going to have to check my phone. This I know a fellow reseller picked up for me over the summer, and it was $8. So I gave him $8 for it. That's what it was. That's what he paid for it. And I took an offer. This is taking me forever. What did I sell you for? You can fast forward through this for the next 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. I took an offer of $75. $65. $65. Oh, I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess today. Okay. Next is a tabletops plate. Don't even remember where this came from. I think it was like out of an auction lot. Sold it for $12.99 plus shipping. Next is a set of 4 Pottery Barn Gabriella dinner plates. They almost look like bowls. They're really like sunk in. They really do look like bowls, but they are plates. I made sure to research those while I was listing. Anyway, I have had these for 2 years. Sometimes it takes the right buyer. Don't remember what I paid for these at this point, but probably under $10 for the set. I had 8 of them. Anyway, like I said, I had 8 of them. I had them for 2 years. I sold one set about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe, and now the other set has sold. So $39.99 for 4 plates plus shipping. Next is a pair of Aerie leggings. I don't remember where I got these. I'm thinking probably a rummage sale. They're new with the tags. I sold these for $16 plus shipping. They haven't been listed that long. Next is a set of 6 Williams-Sonoma cereal bowls. I picked these up back in November at my last townwide of the year. I paid $6 for the set. They sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Again, no offer was made. They were just purchased outright. This is what they looked like. Little snowmen in different styles. All right. Then I sold 4 Lennox heart charm ornaments. I guess with Valentine's Day coming up, people want the hearts. I thought these were going to sell for Christmas. Anyway, last year at a yard sale, I purchased a lot of 28 of these for $20. They were all gift wrapped. They were all gift wrapped and had a nice little bow on them. They were party favors for a wedding that never took place. So I purchased them all for $20, broke them up into 7 lots of 4, and I took, listed them for $29.99 with best offer. I took an offer of $20 plus shipping on this set, and then you'll see later on in the video, I did sell another set. So then I sold this Longaberger mixing bowl. I did take a really good $30 offer on this because it's new in the box. Maybe I took 35. I think it was 30 though. Let's scroll through my phone for another 12 hours. Just kidding. I did. I took a $30 offer plus shipping on this bowl, and this came out of that lot I purchased the day before my birthday back in May. So yeah, don't know the individual price. I just know what I paid for the lot. Anyhow, then I sold this Ninja replacement blender, pitcher, jar, and blade. This sold for $39.99 plus shipping. This came from my reseller friend who decided to stop doing hard goods because of a move. Her and her husband actually just moved to Florida now about a week ago. But yeah, this came from her. I spent $100 on, like, she packed her car and charged me $100 for all of it. This was one of the items. Thank you, Epiphany, if you're watching this. Okay, next is a hanging gourd birdhouse. I picked this up at a yard sale, I think for maybe like $3. That felt like a weird face I just made. Who knows? It probably was. Anyway, I picked this up, I believe, for $3. Thought it was super cool. It looks like a hot air balloon. And I can't remember any of these offers today. I I took an offer of $25 for this plus shipping. So yeah, it is a birdhouse. In case I didn't say that. I am not mentally right today. I'm I'm not mentally here. I'm all over the place. I'm thinking of my oldest daughter. I'm thinking of my youngest daughter. She's getting her car fixed right now. She's home from college for the day to get her car fixed. And I have plans with her later. I also have to take her for a car. And I'm thinking about like all this. So I'm not focused. In case you can't tell, ADHD is kicking in, baby. All right. Anyhow, next is a Hallmark ornament. This came out of a big lot from a very, very cool estate sale back in December. That never made it to film, as I have mentioned before. Anyway, this was one of like the 100 ornaments that I purchased, probably more than 100 ornaments, actually. This one sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Honestly, probably paid pennies for this in the grand scheme of things. Next is a Sambuca ice bucket. Super, super cool. There were none others listed when I found this. I got this at a rummage sale. I want to say back in September, maybe October. Paid a couple dollars for it. I know it was in a video. And it sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Again, I had best offer and no one made an offer. And it was one of those things where there were none others listed, no comps to compare it to. So yeah, not a bad flip. Next is an Oneida chandelier pie server. This came out of a lot of flatware that I purchased a few months ago. This was listed probably back in November, December, sold for $10 plus shipping. Next is another Hallmark ornament. Came from the same estate sale, $19.99 with free shipping. This will ship. This is the miniature one. I haven't shipped this out yet. This will probably ship at like the 4 to 8 ounce rate. Okay, next is the other set of Lennox hearts that sold. This lot actually they sent me an offer of $25 plus shipping. So not too shabby. Like I said, I paid $20 for all of them. So far, I've made $45 in sales. Now, of course, there's fees taken out of that and all that good stuff. And, you know, obviously I have to pay taxes on it and packaging supplies and everything else. So these are not final numbers by any means. And those of you who resell do know that. Anyway, next, this is an anthropology bowl. This was also in one of my other recent What Sold videos. This is the final third one that I had to sell. It sold. I paid $15 for these a piece at Anthropology on Black Friday. They have all now sold for $46 a piece plus shipping. Not bad. Didn't take a very long time. All right, next is a Salmon Falls crock. This has a little bit of a crack in it. Somewhere. Here it is. It's not all the way through. It's just like a stress fracture, but I did note that as is in the title. That's why I listed it so low. It sold for $13 plus shipping. My brain is moving faster than my mouth. Or maybe it's the opposite way. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, these actually sold a week or so ago on best offer. The buyer never paid, so got canceled after the 4-day period, relisted, and now I took a $40 offer plus shipping, and these 3 mugs are going to California. Yes, I believe I paid maybe about 4 apiece for them. All right, next is a rose chintz gravy bowl. I took a best offer of $22 plus shipping on this. This came out of a lot of this dinnerware. Not that long ago, I don't believe, but I can't remember what I paid for all of it. All right, then we have another Fisher Price Loving Family figure. I know that I had one or two of these in one of my recent what sold. Came from the same person. This was like the first lot that I purchased of them. The seller called me later to see if I wanted more that she had found, and I bought those too. This I did probably pay about, I think my second lot of them I paid about $10 a piece, and I think this lot I paid maybe around 7 a piece. So 7 into 39.99 plus shipping, not too shabby. Next is a WWF action figure wrestler, one of the elite guys. This guy sold for $20 with free shipping. Went ground advantage, like the 12-ounce rate. I don't even remember where I bought that guy. I sold him, and I'm like, do I even have this? Like, is that my listing? Does that ever happen to you? Okay, anyway, these I picked up about first week in January. Went into a thrift store, wasn't that great, but I did get some mugs. I sold two, well, they're different. This one, the buttered plums pattern, and then the next one is the simmering port wine jelly pattern. These both went to the same buyer. These are Wedgwood mugs. They have a lot of surface wear. They have some fading. They are not in the best condition, but they don't have any chips or cracks. This one looks like it does in the photo, but it doesn't. But it definitely has a lot of surface wear. Not in the best condition ever. But I paid, what did I pay? I think I paid $2.99 for the both of them. And they sold for $19.99 a piece plus shipping. Had these been in great condition, these would have sold for $40 a piece. These mugs, these are the larger ones, and they're more desirable. Sarah's Garden is a very good pattern. There are some of the smaller mugs that don't sell as well, but mostly all the other items in this Sarah's Garden pattern, it sells well. I've sold it before. Okay, next I took a very good offer on this set. I took a $40 offer on this Storybook Knits sweater set, pink. Someone's going to wear this going into the spring season, I'm sure. So yeah, and it does have a few snags in it. So that's another reason I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the $40 offer. Why not? So let's move it out, right? I paid probably a few dollars for that. Next, I sold these for a best offer of $35. I sent to the buyer because she messaged me asking me if I would take 35. She wanted to resell them. So I said, sure. I sent her an offer. She accepted it. Had these for a little while. Don't remember what I paid for them at this point. All right, next is a Bath and Body Works candle. Paid a few dollars for this. It sold for $20 plus shipping. Next is a Longaberger mini waste basket. And I don't remember. I was checking to see when this was listed. It was listed in February of last year. So I have no idea where I got this. Maybe actually I might have gotten it out of an auction lot. That's where I think it came from. I think it came from a local auction, a local online auction, because I also have similar pieces that came from a couple other sources, but this one I'm like, but yep, now I remember that's where it came from. It came from a local auction lot, which was in a bulk purchase, so I really don't remember the individual price of this. Probably about, maybe $4, $5. Okay, I need to get these messages out of here. Okay, so next is a pair of LeBrons. It came from my last storage pallet. I've been selling lots of the sneakers from that. These I took a best offer of $58 plus shipping. They are missing a lace loop, as it says in the title. It's one near the top. So a lot of people don't really lace their sneakers all the way up to the very top anyway, but these would have sold for more had they been perfect without that flaw. Anyway, I took best offer of $58 plus shipping. Next, I sold a George Simonton, which is a QVC brand. Sold the jacket and scarf for $29 plus shipping. That came out of a lot. Another one of my QVC lots that I bought at some point in time. This came from a recent yard sale back in the fall. I bought a bunch of figurines. Some sold very, very well. They were so, so cheap. Probably paid a couple dollars for this, maybe even less. I know the one piece was a like a Holt Howard cat, and I paid 50 cents for it and sold like for 80 some dollars. Anyway, yeah, didn't pay much for this. It sold for 15 plus shipping. Next is 4 coffee mugs. This is the second lot that sold. This is a false graph pattern, not the most desirable in the world. So I took an $18 offer plus shipping. I figure let's just get them out of here. Can't remember how I even acquired these. Um, they had to be super cheap. I think I bought a whole set of it because I normally don't pick up a lot of false graph unless it's like a rare piece or an accessory piece that's also rare. There could be reasons that I do pick it up, but I don't typically pick it up. Anyway, I picked these up. This is the second set that sold. All right, moving on. Another ornament from that estate sale. This is a Mulan ornament sold for, I keep getting these messages from Quick Lots. Or emails, I should say. I don't even buy from that company. Anyhow, $19.99 plus shipping. These have been steady sellers, all these ornaments. Next is a Possible Dreams Santa. I took a best offer of $40 plus shipping on this guy, and I paid $10. Last summer, I bought out a lady's whole collection. She had some of the boxes, but not all of them. I ended up paying like $10 a piece, basically. So I said, you know what, 40 bucks, let me get it out of here. It's kind of big and bulky, takes up a nice little chunk of space on my top shelf, which I have a lot of space, but I figure let's get rid of it. So $40, he's out the door. Next is a pair of men's Vionic sneakers. This is another item that I'm like, I don't even remember listing this. But clearly I did. And they sold new with box, $39.99 plus shipping. I don't know where these came from. I did buy a whole shoe palette at one point from someone local. This could have come from that. I literally don't remember. Okay, next, this is a very old listing, but it just sold this morning. Oh, and that's another thing I forgot to say. This is my sales from Friday afternoon until Monday afternoon around 1 o'clock. Let's say that. So about, what is that? 72 hours? Seven? I don't know. You guys do that. How many days is this? I don't even know at this point. Anyway, I've had this forever. This is a pet costume, as you can see, sold for $14.99 with free shipping. Next is a pair of Gymshark. These were in a rummage sale video from December. I was going to give these to my daughter, my youngest daughter, and she's pretty tall. My youngest daughter is like 5'8", 5'9". And for me, I'm like 5'5.5", 5'6", something like that. For me, these would be pretty okay. I kind of like ankle leggings anyhow. For her, they're like crop, like more than crop. They're like capris. And she was like, there's no way I'm wearing capris. The green ones I was going to give her, they were even shorter. And she was just like, I can't wear these. Like she likes full length leggings. So I popped them up on eBay. They sold for 19 plus shipping. I still have the green pair. I think the green pair is size small. These are a medium, but yeah. Anyhow, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Whew, I struggled through some of this video. Couldn't speak today, but anyhow, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you have enjoyed another What Sold video. I will be back with another one at least next Monday or Tuesday or whenever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I am really hoping to get back to some sort of YouTube consistency within the next by the end of the month. Let's just say that by the end of the month or by the beginning of February. Like I need to get some consistency going again. Um, and I will. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. And until next time, bye.